Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. All right, just wanted to share with you this news link that I received. Actually, ironically, I got it from a Muslim guy, and that also not an Indian, but someone who lives in the UAE. And he sent me this news link, which I will put the link down below. You'll see screenshots of this. Now, what he has done is he shared this link with me, and he said that, see, this is the injustice that is taking place in UAE and all that. Okay. Now, I'll read out the article to you, and then I'll give you my views, my thoughts on this, and, what do I feel about it. So feel free to put your thoughts down below. And yes, I will give you what I feel would add value to you. So listen to the whole video and then decide whether what I'm saying makes sense or not. Okay. This is taken from the website nastiknation.org. Nastik, as far as I understand in Hindi or in the Indian language, means atheist. Okay. Nastik is he doesn't believe, a person who doesn't believe in any God. So nastiknation.org, I think this is a new site for free thinkers or atheists. Now, I don't want to say free thinkers as we are superior, like, see, I'm an atheist. We are superior than religious people. It's just people who choose to believe in science and reasoning with evidence. Okay? So we people who are generally atheist, as far as I can speak only for myself, I don't mind any theory. I don't mind any claim. You can say Allah healed me, or Jesus healed me, or Amun-Ra, or Lord Shiva, or Durga. I would just say, okay, fine, prove it with evidence. If you say, yeah, see, I had cancer and then I got healed, I would say that, okay, fine. So then 20 people who have cancer, if they drink the magic milk or receive the magic blessing or whatever, they should also be healed. Then obviously, the unending circle of reasons and excuses. Oh, I had faith, they didn't have faith. So how do you measure faith? So it goes on. So this news group, I suppose, I don't know much about this online site, but I feel what they tend to do is speak on the injustice done by religious people towards non-religious communities. So Nastik Nation, in the category of politics and unbelief, it says Islamic terror group traps Kerala youth. Okay, they've given a photograph here of a person. I do not know who the person is. The article dated is April 26th, 2021. The title is Freethinker from Kerala faces death penalty in Dubai jail as he is trapped into blasphemy charges. Okay. Now, here what it says is Abdul Khadar Puthiyandadi. Okay, that's I'm sorry if I got the name wrong pronunciation. It's Abdul Khadar Puthiyandadi was a popular YouTuber in Kerala. I do not know his channel. If anyone knows his channel, please put the link down below. And used to release videos and blogs regarding increasing Islamic terrorist plots in Kerala and other parts of the world. He is a free thinker who has often supported secular causes over a decade. Okay, he was one of the early respondents who warned the people of Kerala about the secret Islamist terror cell in Kerala, explaining that they wanted to overthrow the secular structure of the state, supported by funds channeled through international terrorist networks. I have no idea what terrorist cell in Kerala. I do not know. If anyone knows any particular news links or information, please put that down below. He received many threats from extremists in the state and was warned sternly to stop speaking out against Islam, which I'm not surprised, which is very common. I also get death threats, and I also get people calling me up and threatening me, especially, predominantly it's Muslims. Predominantly. Remember that my friends are Muslims. My mentor was Muslim. I have a lot of friends who follow Islam. But at the same time, I get the maximum people who are extreme with their views, who are also Muslims. So I'm giving you a balanced view on it. Okay. He dismissed all the threats and continued denouncing the dangers of Islamic terrorists. This provoked the groups even more. You can literally check apostate prophet. He is ex-Muslim. He speaks out against Islam and he says, "Do not join Islam." He gets a lot of death threats for him, his wife, his child. In fact, there is one Muslim channel with a Muslim preacher who literally singles out his wife and daughter in the name of Islam and says, "I would like to," pretty degenerate things he speaks about the wife. And he puts it publicly on Twitter. That's even more shocking, and Twitter has not banned this. Okay. You can check out Apostate Prophet. I'll put the link down below as well. Okay. Puthiyandadi from Kerala faces death penalty in Dubai jail as he is trapped into blasphemy charges by UAE by agents of Islamic terrorist group. Now, mind you, I do not know if he has been given a death penalty. I have no idea because it's not mentioned in any news link. It's mentioned here. So if any one of you has any clue if this is real, please send some local links. I'll update it in my description. Okay. He has been employed in Dubai, UAE for the last 2 years and never took to expressing his views on religion. So for the last 2 years, he didn't do anything. For he knew that this would not be accepted in a country like UAE. But his opponents in Kerala saw the advantage of having him in a country such as UAE. Large numbers of people from Kerala work there. It was not difficult for them to find collaborators to trap Puthiyandadi. Okay. The agents of the conspiracy threatened his life, harassing him both in person and over the phone because of his past remarks on Islam and Islamic terrorism. He filed a complaint with Dubai police regarding these incidents. Now, that, I would say, is his first mistake. Actually, his first mistake is he spoke against Islam. Let me finish the article and then I'll tell you my conclusion. Okay. Now, the Islamic group have collected his previous videos from YouTube and edited them, adding Arabic subtitles with the intention of portraying him as a wrongdoer and nudging towards more severe charges of blasphemy. They succeeded in this attempt with the support of henchmen in Dubai, and they managed to file charges of blasphemy against him. On behalf of the free thinkers of Kerala, we urge the world to immediately act and help save his life. Okay. Now, let me give you my thoughts. The first thing is, I'll speak on both the sides, both for and against. The first thing is, if you are going to speak against Islam, okay, then the first common sense is, then don't go to an Islamic country. I mean, where's your common sense? You're speaking shit about a particular religion, and then you're going to a country that actually follows the same religion. I mean, where's your common sense? That's number one. Second is, if you are going there, why don't you delete or just put it on mute where nobody can find your channel? Nobody can find a single tweet. Nobody can find your Facebook page. Why don't you plan a little bit in advance and mute all this so that nobody can search or find out? That's the second thing. So you make a plan, you have a plan and work the plan. Number three is get off fucking social media. Don't be on social media. This is what I've told so many of my clients who are moving to Dubai or who are moving to a new country where they've said things which are not good about the country. Don't inform anyone. Just disable your fucking social media accounts, man. Why do you want to fucking invite trouble? What the hell is wrong with you? So this is the stupidity on his part. Okay. And then on top of that, I mean, after doing all this, keeping the social media, and then he has the audacity to go and complain to the Dubai police. You speak against Muslims, then you go seek help from Muslims in a Muslim country where they follow Muslim Islamic law. I mean, what? Where's your common sense? So this is the part which I hold him accountable and I find him stupid. Now on the other side, I mean, it's very obvious. Dubai is a Muslim country. Why do you want to go there if you don't like it? If you don't like the laws, And always keep this in mind. See, when I was in Dubai, when I was in UAE for 40 years, even though I didn't like some things about Islam, even though I did not like some things about Muslims, you can check my YouTube video. In the 11 years that it was there, before this also I had another YouTube channel that I had to shut down because I was like an idiot. I used to copy other people's video and post it on mine. I didn't know there was something like copyright. So obviously after getting warnings, I think more than 5, 6, 7, 8 times, it got, the channel vanished. Okay. So now I follow the rules. Now, it's you should know which country you're going to. Like, for example, me, when I was in Dubai, I never posted anything negative about Dubai. However, after I left, and I knew that I would never go there. I knew that I would not even have a stopover, that not in passport. Only then I started making these videos where I expose the good, bad, and ugly side. So, see, remember this much. If you are on social media, if you are a public personality, if you're putting something out there for the world to see, remember this much, you will be held accountable. You can fall into trouble. And you will fall into trouble. You will be held accountable for each and everything you have said. That is why, for me, I am very careful what I say, how I say it, and the way I say it. So that is why even when I speak about India, or I speak against the BJP, or I speak against Shiv Sena, or I speak against Congress, or against Hindus, Muslims, Christians, I'm not biased. I give both the sides of the argument, because end of the day, I will be held accountable. I can't jump on my high horse and say, all Muslims are bad, all Hindus are bad. I can't talk like an idiot. Now, see, especially when you have that title, Freethinker and all that, remember, there will be many people who will have a target on your back. Now, even for me, I have a YouTube channel. I've said a lot of things that, upset a lot of people. Now, if, for example, I was going to India, let's say, for example, I'm going to travel to India, I'm not going to advertise on social media that I'm traveling. I'm not going to inform people that I'm traveling. I'm not going to give anyone any clue where I'm staying once I land. I'm going to keep a very low profile, do my job, and get the fuck out quickly, because you just do not know where a fucking psycho would be there, where gang up 10, 20 people, where you'd file a police complaint, where they would try to do something to your life. So, see, especially where religion is involved, remember this. Yes, you can bitch and moan and groan and talk shit about religion. End of the day, people value their religion. They respect their religion more than even their family. There are enough and more stories online where people have literally killed their mother, father, for a stupid excuse of giving, this was because of my religion, for honor killings or whatever. I'm not going to single out only Muslims or people who follow Islam. This would have been done the same way if it was done by, let's say, Hindus in India. Someone would say they would file an FIR hurting the religious sentiments. If it was done in a Christian country that is hardcore Christian, I do not know if there is an extreme Christian country. You can educate me, maybe, I do not know. But religious people, especially who take their religion very seriously, they would not leave you. So I feel really sorry for this guy. The reason I'm putting this video is, if he is charged, I just hope that he is released. The thing is, if he had a Western passport, Gora passport as they call it, believe it or not, they would put him in jail for 1-2 months and let him go. The problem is he has an Indian passport. All these Asian passports, the governments don't give a fuck. And Arab countries don't care a damn. Unless, of course, action from the consulate or the very high political affiliations or high political parties, then maybe quietly they will let him go. I don't think, this is maybe where I'm wrong, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he has been given a death sentence. What I rather feel is maybe he'll be put in jail for a duration of time, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, and then let go. I don't think that he has been given the death penalty, because if he was, I think they would have made this a public news without stating his name. And I would believe more if it happened in Saudi, because Saudi, they take their religion very seriously. But Dubai is a bit more flexible in this matter. So, like I said, I've given both sides of the argument. You can tell me if I'm wrong or right. Please correct me. And I really genuinely hope that this young man is let go, deported, whatever, made to pay a fine, and made to realize that, learn to use social media intelligently. If you are going to attack a religion or whatever, expect a lot of backlash, and especially when Islam is concerned. Islam, people take their religion too seriously, if not all, some of them. And there are, even if a very small minority, that small minority can cause damage to thousands. Like September 9/11, very small percentage could cause harm to a very large number of people. One person with a bomb can kill hundreds. So I'm not just saying for Islam, for Hinduism, for Christianity, any religion, okay? So please don't single out only Islam. Remember, it's both sides. But like I said, when you're going to an Islamic country and you're talking shit about Islam, even if it was many years ago, it'll come back to haunt you. So the core message that I want to give people is, listen, if you have posted anything on social media, anything at any point in your life, it's better you disable that account. I'm not saying delete everything, disable it so that you're not found out, so that nobody can locate you. And if you are a controversial figure, never ever tell people where you're going, where you're working, where you're traveling for a holiday, because you just do not know which fucking psycho is waiting to cause some problem or danger to you. So I wanted to share this. If anyone knows any information with regards to this gentleman, please let me know so I can update it. And I genuinely hope that he is left. And I see Dubai is a liberal country. They don't initiate any problems unless, remember, there's a lot of prostitution, a lot of alcohol, a lot of nonsense goes on in UAE. But as long as you keep quiet, maintain a low profile, nobody bothers. But the minute someone complains, then action is taken. So that's the thumb rule as far as I've understood UAE and my experience in UAE. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think he is right, he is wrong? It's just unfortunate that he went to earn his livelihood for his family and for himself, and his past got a hold of him. So I genuinely hope he's left. If any one of you has any information, has he been released, just keep me updated and let me know if this information is accurate, what I've shared with you, because I've got this from NASTIK Nation. And this is what I want to leave you with. So please comment down below. Let me know what you think. This is me signing off. You guys take care.